Okay guys, I'm going to give you a tip. Of course I got a little bit shaded, I got it in the hammock, beets. I'm going to give you a little tip on harvesting beets and planting beets from what I've learned this year. You can plant them too close together, and if you do, they'll grow together. And this is what I've got here, where by growing together, it takes away the chance of them really growing each individual one a nice size, because they all ended up as one basically. And you see how this one here is really small, and they just didn't develop right. I just had them too close together. So you want to be mindful of the capability of beets growing really large, and you want to give each one the opportunity to develop fully. But then another thing too, you want to be mindful of picking them when they're not too big and too tough, and you want them to be easy to manage and cut through if you decide to slice them. And I have a video on that. Also, I took one, maybe more than one. I took these from the greenhouse and I sliced off the bottom part to see what would happen and planted that. So it lived, but I don't think that's a good idea to do it that way. And the greens are salvageable. But you know, if you leave them too long, you have a tendency to have some leaves that just has to be thrown away, that they're going to be too tough and old. So you really want to be mindful of harvesting them when they're tender, they're easy to manage, and make sure you space them far enough apart. Well, I'm just cooking these beets whole. They were so irregular and growing together and everything. So I'm just boiling them whole, and then I'm going to peel off the skin and slice them, and they'll be good to go.